Shrī Durga Sahasranāma Stotram. 1,000 names composed in an auspicious, great verse talking about Durga. Auspicious verses with 1,000 names of Durga. Name number 6 today finishes a cycle of 3. Today's name is Caṇḍī, she who is intensity. Prachanda Chandika Caṇḍī. The root word Chanda returns intensity. This one is not about how she is, what she can do, what she experiences, but rather her own self. Though that self, that selfless self, is abysmally infinite, infinity is composed of little blocks, building blocks, and among those building blocks is also intensity, and hence she is intensity too. Intensity can be of many kinds. Intensity can be of many kinds. From the births of cosmos to the deaths of them. From laughter of children to the cries of wives who've lost their husbands. From birth of a life to its death. And everything in between has the capability to be intense. From the summer heat to the winter cold. It is not a quality or an adjective of it. It is what it is. When it is intense, it is intense. May that be a situation, a person, the observed, or the observer. This one talks about that intensity not in fragments but as a whole, not one where it allows types but one as a whole, including all kinds of intensity. As said before, it comes in various sizes and shapes and forms. And to know it is to know her. Not fully, because yet again she is infinity. But to know any aspect of her is to know a bit of her. Because that and this are not different. This is a gateway to that. Oftentimes, maybe it's not faceable directly. Maybe one cannot just watch and observe. If you are there on the battlefield of Durga Saptashati, one of the main texts of the path of the goddess in the Sanatana Dharma, the eternal duty or the eternal dharma, eternal righteousness, the path of it, the goddess's path. One of the most important books is Durga Saptashati, and in there, one of her primary forms is Caṇḍī. If you're in that battlefield over there, looking at her fight all these demons, in reality you might imagine it physically as something, but being there in the presence of it feels just like that. A sudden firework going off. It immediately draws your attention to it, even if the script continues. The form doesn't break, you don't break physically, you might be affected hugely mentally. And what do you do with it? What do you do with this nature of intensity? The observer, as she is, continues observing the observed as she is. But how do you observe it? If the last name had talked about and asked you to observe, how do you observe? By being true to the intensity, because the intensity won't be lying to you and being soft about it to you. You too do it the service, not the disservice of pretending you're okay with it. If you're not, you're not. If you cannot take it, you cannot take it. Like, for God's sake, there's 2 bottles here. There's 2 different ways. Both are intensities. But they are in different containers, in different forms. Why can't you deal with them differently? Be honest when you can't, and be honest when you can. And at the end of the day, you can just do this when you need to. Jai Jagata Janani.